Hello friends, how are you doing today? My name is Mary and this is Happily Ever Esch. So it is like 11:30 on Friday nights and I wanted to fit in a quick Friday read while it was still Friday. I just got back. A couple of my friends and I went out and we had dinner for St. Patrick's Day and it was a lot of fun. So I thought I would just get in and film this real quick before I went to bed. So I just wanted to share the things that I would be reading this weekend, and then also probably throughout the week as well. So the first thing and the thing that I'm most actively currently reading is North and South by Elizabeth Gaskell. This is a classic novel. I think it was written in the late 1800s and I am absolutely loving this one. This follows Margaret Hale. She grew up in kind of this idyllic English countryside. It's just beautiful and kind of almost like this paradise. And then she has to move to a town called Milton because her dad has had a change of careers, and Milton is this place in London and it's dirty and sooty and super industrialized, and so Gaskell's kind of making a commentary and comparing these two things, these two very stark things in Margaret's life. And yeah, I'm really enjoying this so far. I'm only about 75 pages in, but I hope to get some more of it done. I'm really enjoying Gaskell's writing style. It's very beautiful, but also not super intense or hard to read. It's very readable and enjoyable. I think that Gaskell has such interesting comments on people, and so I want to read you a quick quote. She is talking about Margaret's aunt. Her name is Mrs. Shaw, and kind of just making a commentary on her. She said, "She had, however, of late settled upon her own health as a source of apprehension. She had a nervous little cough whenever she thought about it, and some complacent doctor ordered her just what she desired, a winter in Italy. Mrs. Shaw had as strong wishes as most people, but she never liked to do anything from the open and acknowledged motive of her own good will and pleasure. She preferred being compelled to gratify herself by some other person's command or desire. She really did persuade herself that she was submitting to some hard external necessity, and thus was able to moan and complain in her soft manner all the time she was in reality doing just what she liked." So yeah, I really enjoy Gaskell's writing style and her commentary on people. She also has some beautiful writing about nature so far, and I'm just really excited, and I think I'm really going to adore Margaret Hale as a heroine. The next book that I haven't started yet, but I hope to start this weekend and read throughout the week, is Station 11 by Emily St. John Mandel. This is a dystopian novel set, I think, in the States after there has been a huge flu epidemic that has killed most of the world's population. I think we get to follow some people before the epidemic, possibly during, and then after. I know that it is very literary and beautifully written. It's a lot of people's favorites. I know follows a Shakespearean theater troupe, which sounds like a very interesting group of people to follow. And so I'm really excited to start this one. Also, I'm joining in on Books and Jam's buddy read of this story, and I am very much looking forward to talking and chatting with some other book lovers about this book. Then I would like to pick up a short story collection. I'm trying to read at least one short story collection a month. I really enjoy short story collections and I want to read more and kind of explore more of that genre. And so I have two here that I might get to that I think would be good. They're pretty short. I think they'd be easy to fit in. And the first is A Wild Swan by Michael Cunningham. I think these are kind of fairy tale-esque inspired short stories. This book is absolutely gorgeous, and there's like a swan embossed on the cover, and then there are these beautiful feather papers. There's just a feather on the back too, but yeah, so I think these are kind of magical fairy tale stories, and I'm looking forward to potentially trying this one out. And if that doesn't tickle my fancy, if I'm wanting something a little more realistic, I also have Treats by Laura Williams. This kind of explores the trials and tribulations of the 21st century. So I'm not sure if I'm going to love this or hate this, but I've heard that like the first story is awesome, but I've definitely heard mixed things about this. A quote says, "Dance like nobody gives a crap. Drink like you don't have a family to go home to. Love because what else is the point?" So I don't know if I'm gonna love this, but I sure am gonna give it a try. And yeah, it's not very long. I think the stories are really short. So it's a beautiful cover, and I might be completely wrong. This might be beautiful and have a lot of really interesting commentary on our society. I'm excited to see if I like this, and I hope to. So that was my little Friday reads and books that I hope to get to either this weekend or sometime next week. I would love to know what y'all are reading, if you're reading anything good over this weekend, if you're going to have some extra time to read. I would love to know. So yeah, I hope to chat to you guys in the comments. I hope that you have a wonderful weekend, and I hope to talk to you guys soon.